Story time. So this happened to me a little while ago. I want to say maybe a month ago, and it's Rush Royale adjacent. I always think about this like whenever I'm going to talk about Rush Royale or their management team, their dev team, their mysterious Wizard of Oz man behind the curtain. Whenever I like go into the like complaints that I have about that. And I'll explain it in this video, but I did just do a video about what pisses me off about Rush Royale. But whenever I think about it, I always think back to this like thing that happened to me. So I was at work and I was off. I clocked out. I was off of work. I was in the back and I was on my phone, right? Because I'm off. It's what we do, right? And the owner of the place came in and he saw he saw that I was on my phone, right? And again, I'll just preface this again. I'm off of work. I'm like in this outfit, right? And I'm off of work. And then I sit down because I was going to eat and I continue being on my phone, right? I have my headset in or my earbud in, right? I'm not playing music or anything like loudly or anything. I have an earbud. I have my phone like sideways because I'm watching the John Campea show because that's what I do. And again, I'm off of work, right? And I'm just like listening to the John Campea show just through my earbud, eating. Again, I'm off of work, right? I've clocked out. And like the owner like looks at me and just very sternly just, are you supposed to be on your phone? And I was like, I'm off. And he's like, are you supposed to be on your phone? And I was like, this now sounds like a rhetorical question. I was like, I guess not. And he's like, then get off your phone. And then he just like goes into the office and then he like closes the door. Now, suffice it to say, I have never been on my phone while I'm eating in the back when I'm off of work since then. Since then, I do not get on my phone at all. The technical rule that we have, there was a technical rule that we set into place a long time ago because people on shift were on their phone out where public people could see them. Not specifically, but they could, right? Like they're not at their phone, at a table, like on their phone, but they're in like a side area, right? And they're on their phone. And that became so prevalent of a thing. So many people were being dumb about it that they enacted a rule that was not only can you not be on your phone in the building, you can't be on your phone outside of the building. You can only be on your phone across the street in your car. And that became like the rule. It's one of those like rules that like any store enacts, any business enacts like as a hard rule. This is our hard rule. And then over the course of time, it's like, it's kind of fine. Like if you need your phone in the building, we get it. Like you could have problems outside and you might, your babysitter or whatever, right? You can have it, but leave it in the back, leave it in your purse, like leave it in your backpack, right? If if you need it, it's important, right? It becomes that kind of rule. Like it doesn't become like you can only have it outside in your car across the 10 miles down the street, right? Like it goes from like that to like something a little bit less, right? I was off of work. A lot of people don't like when I like reiterate points, but I would like to point out that I was off of work. I clocked out. For that person, I think it's Osim. I think that's his name. He hates when I reiterate points because he's like, get to the point. And for you, Osim, I just want you to know that I was off of work when all of this happened. I clocked out. I specifically clocked out, and then I was eating, and then my manager came in, and he said this whole thing to me, and I was off of work, right? Just in case you didn't know, Ozen, like I was off of work. I was off of work, and all of this started to happen to me, right? Now, on any other given day, right, the owner of the building of the, restaurant that I work at, right? On any given day, he'll be on his phone, right? Showing a coworker something that he did off of work, just on shift. He'll show one of my coworkers, oh, hey, this is my kid at the baseball game, or whatever the fuck, right? I don't know. Just, oh, hey, I just got a haircut yesterday, and this is what it was, like just something, oh, here, hey, I just found this thing on Facebook, and you were asking me for a book recommendation, whatever, right? And if your question was, like, why can he do it, but you can't even be off of work? The answer is because. That's it. The answer is because he owns the place and he is my manager's manager, and because it's his role. You as an employee cannot be on your phone in the building on shift or off shift. You have to be across, you have to be inside your locked car in order for you to be on your phone. That's when it is okay for you to be on your phone. But if it's anywhere in a 50-mile radius of the building, so even if you are in your car, drive 30 miles down the street, and then you can be on your phone, right? But I can be on my phone at any time, whenever, just because, right? And that's what the Rush Royale development team feels like to me. A lot of the time. It feels like they do things in this game that just feel like because. Like that's their answer. Their official statement is because. Why did you guys change this? Because. But see, it goes an even bigger step than that. Because they make you feel like the community asked for this. That they're doing it for you. When they made the change of getting rid of the free-to-play tokens, the 50 free-to-play tokens in every single event, when they made the change to go from that to a rare equipment item, not only did they say, why did you change it? Because that would be a bad enough answer to begin with, because it's kind of annoying, but it's like, it's their game, right? The owner of the building, the owner of the restaurant that I work at, it's his, right? Because is a correct enough answer. But they went a step further than that, and they said, because people that are free to play, they can't get rare equipment items. So we're doing this for you. We're doing this for you, the community. The community. Free to play people don't care about event units. They don't care about free legendaries, eventual legendaries, the eventual best legendaries in the game. They don't care about that. They care about rare equipment items. We're doing this for you. You, the community. When they did a Q&A, this was another one of the examples of that I will always bring up of the development team and their mentality. The Q&A is a collective list of community asked questions that they want to give answers to. And the best one, by far, 1000%, the best Q&A question that they have collated all of their data. They've taken all of your questions from Instagram and Facebook and Discord and the frequently and the suggested tab on Discord and their YouTube channel. When they collated all of that data, the question was, will Jake Paul get any more voice lines? I wish I would have saved it. There's a big part of me that wants to backtrace their Discord a year or however long ago that was and find that quote. That in their Q&A of collated data of questions that the community has been begging for, it was, will Jake Paul get any more voice lines? This is the level of development team that you're working with. I hope you know that for this game. And it's so funny to me that all of you people, all of you Rush Royale players that love to comment on content creator videos like this one, YouTube, Rush Royale YouTube videos like that, like going onto the Discord, the English chat Discord, or whatever language that you're in, right? It's funny to me that you think that their competence level is any higher than this. That you think that the idea that they have fed you, the idea that this is what the community has been asking for, when it's really just a because answer. Why did you change this? Because. Because you, the community, have been begging us for a scrapper so good. You needed to nerf it. It was so good. We collected all the data. Everybody was saying that Gunslinger's too overpowered and it's so good. And we wanted to answer you, the community. We wanted to answer your cries out to nerf Gunslinger and Scrapper and make them so bad. Like, this was for you, because you have been telling us, and we collected all of the data, and it's for the good of the community and for the game. It's for you. It's for you.